Thank you for tuning in to a special edition of Talk Cannabis and Politics. This initially aired at the real underground radio, Little Rock, Arkansas. Quick history before we get into it. Since 2012, there's been over $3,107,000 raised by the people of Arkansas to attempt to get medical cannabis in the state of Arkansas. Breaks down in 2012, 1,418,000 and change. 2014, 748,000 plus. So far in 2016, $941,533.60. An attempt to get cannabis legal in Arkansas. All I'm trying to do is raise a couple $1,000s to get a court challenge so that maybe one of the two of the ballot initiatives may get approved by the voters when they have the correct information. Thank you. Please enjoy.
It's going down, man. It's the real underground. Y'all know how we do it each and every Wednesday night in the street. Wednesdays. Yeah, that means we in the streets and we gets it in the streets, man. You can only get this right here on the real underground. I am your host, D-Dirt, Lil Rock Obama, and I have a special guest in the building tonight, man, Mr. Robert Reed. Y'all might remember he came maybe a month or two ago, maybe.
It's been a little over a couple months ago.
And they came through and they gave us some good game about the Cannabis Amendment Act, and we was pushing the petitions to get the medical marijuana and
the full legalization across the board.
Across the board, you know what I'm saying? There was multiple.
Right.
There was 3 different petitions going on.
Right.
We was pushing the one that was for industrial, hemp, and medical.
Right.
All across the board, you know what I'm saying? There was others, they were just for medical or just for this, but y'all's were for across the board, and that's why I jumped behind y'all and was helping y'all, because hey, there's entrepreneurs, there's people sick, and there's all types of reasons why it should be legal. So you're back. Let the people know. Give us some updates. I can dig it. So what's next?
Here's
what we need to do.
Here's what I'm doing. I found out I've got legal standing to actually file a court case in Arkansas because I'm personally affected. So on my website, there's a place you can go. It's called Support. All right. But here is what I want to do. I honestly believe 100% of my mind and soul, after 10 years of researching, that the Arkansas Controlled Substance Act is unconstitutional under federal statute. I think it is a totally illegal law. But the only way we can prove it is to get a judge to say yes or no. Well, to get an attorney to do that is like trying to find chicken lips. It ain't going to happen. Because if he wins, he's going to cut everybody's throat. So what I'm doing is I'm asking folks to spend what it costs you for a cup of coffee in 1 month. Donate it, and I will personally go down and file the paperwork in my own name, under my own responsibility, and I will challenge the state statute. Now, here's a couple things going to happen. They may look at it, may not look at it. If they look at it, they can go yes or no. But here's what will happen. Everything that we've talked about on this radio station, everything that's on the website and Facebook that we've brought out for the last 10 years, will now become public knowledge, and nobody can hide it.
Right.
So the worst I can do is get what I've been talking to people for 10 years.
Make everybody aware.
And the media can't hide it. I mean, we've got, I've given some video stuff. We did a press interview at the Capitol building one day. We had a TV station and 2 newspapers. It was so damning that the only press that ever came out was there was a press conference.
So they didn't report none of it?
No, and I've got it on video. They didn't report any of it.
Well, you know the power that be controls the press and media.
Well, I got a personal thing, but that's a whole nother 4-day story on that. So, here's what we got to do, guys. Here's what we got to do. If you can afford a cup of coffee, you can afford the free to plant. Now, what it'll do, not for Arkansas, but nationwide, all the garbage that's been going on, if I'm right, it'll go out there and I'll be proven right. If I'm wrong, the information still gets out there and I lose.
So you win-win situation.
One thing that will happen when I file it in district court where I live, it can no longer be put underneath a blanket, and it can't be put under the sheet, it can't be put under the basket, it can't be put under your truck. You cannot hide the facts when I file it.